Florida men and women, look lively. We start the beginning of our adventures in Florida with the Merritt Square Mall, which was once the stomping grounds of my dad's side of the family. A fun fact. Merritt Square Mall's roots go all the way back to its opening in 1970, spearheaded by Alpert Development. Upon opening, the only mall before it was the Brevard Mall near Melbourne, which suffered greatly from the Merritt Square's opening, with Merritt Square becoming the big mall of the area. Jordan Marsh, Ivy's, and JCPenney would all sign on as the original anchors. Merritt Square Mall's presence was already tarnished with competition driven on by the Melbourne Square in 1982, and by this time, John Hancock Life Insurance had acquired the mall. Merritt Square Mall would react to the Melbourne Square in 1985 with a new expansion, adding 60,000 square feet of retail space. In addition, Sears would pull out of Rockledge and open a new location in 1989. The major expansion was initially planned for 1980 and even got renovated at the time. However, the expansion was pushed back due to economic issues. As a side note, the food court was not original to the mall, and was originally just more retail space. However, sometime after the mid-1980s, the food court would be brought into the picture, and this would be further bolstered by the demolition of the old cinema in exchange for a much larger new cinema. Enter the 2000s, and this is where the game of hot potato would begin, as the mall began to change from owner to owner. I'm gonna try and rapid fire through all of the owners between John Hancock and today's owners. John Hancock would sell the Merritt Square Mall to Bayview Malls LLC in 2002 for the low price of $32.7 million. In 2005, Bayview Malls would sell to the Merritt Square LLC under Thor Equities for $64.4 million. In 2007, Glimcher Realty Trust would acquire the mall and would hang on to the mall until Washington Prime merged with Glimcher Realty in 2015, the owners becoming W.P. Glimcher. 2016 would then lead to a foreclosure on the mall and an auction, which went nowhere with 0 bidders stepping up to the plate. This would allow Namdar, to step up to the plate and acquire the mall for cheap. Whew, that was quite a lot to go over, wasn't it? While all of this was happening, Sports Authority would come into the picture in 2013, before filing bankruptcy and leaving the picture in 2016. Today, that space has been filled in by an outward-facing Ollie's bargain outlet. Books A Million, meanwhile, would remain a staple of the mall, maintaining its mall entrance as of the making of this video. While an old Walgreens can be traced for BAM, both junior anchors would have been cut into existing inline space, likely alluding to occupancy issues with the Merritt Square Mall. Alright, so you may have noticed I haven't mentioned much about the proper anchors. And, well, to put it simply, All 5 of them are still here as of the making of this video. Ivy's has since become Dillard's, and Jordan Marsh would become a Birdeen's and then Macy's. But beyond that, all 4 anchors plus the movie theater are still here. Yes, even Sears. For now at least. This is quite impressive for a mall that's beginning to struggle, especially in a time when even the thriving malls are down 1 or 2 anchors. However, what does the future hold for the Merritt Square Mall with Namdar Realty at the helm? We can only wait and see at this time. So, just a side note, Sears' operating hours are pretty weird here at Merritt Square, and even after hanging out past the mall walkers hour, Sears was not yet open, although you could see some store associates through the shutter. Additionally, Sears has begun to quietly close stores now, and I am unsure if the Merritt Square is already on the way out or not. What do I think of the Merritt Square Mall? Well, I do think it's a pretty nice place. A good old classic mall that might be a little too big, but is otherwise pleasant to look at. And in most of the spaces before the anchor pads, except Sears, you can see these displays set up on the walls high up, showing off postcards and other little blurbs. Perhaps this mall was meant to capitalize on tourists in the area? After all, Cocoa Beach and NASA are within an hour's drive of this mall. As for the mall's future, my feelings are kind of mixed at the moment. It's clearly starting to slip, yes, but it's still a somewhat viable location for the area. However, I get the feeling that redevelopment might be in the cards for this mall's future, as Merritt Island is already developed and land is difficult to come by. As much as I don't want to think about it, I would suspect this mall's land would be prime redevelopment opportunity for more condos or an outdoor strip mall, because we totally need another one of those. Now, regarding this mall, I do have one memory of the past here, and this was back in the late 2000s when the family visited for Grandma's funeral, rest in peace. I was kind of a bastard child in some ways and wanted something to pass the time while down here, so sometime after the funeral we came to the Merritt Square Mall and I got myself a Game Boy Advance from GameStop, one that had a backlight at that. I still have it somewhere, and have had fond memories of playing old SNES games ported over, along with Pokemon Ruby. Also, this being a mall frequented by my dad's side of the family, I am certain that they could tell you much about this mall from their perspective. My dad's brother, though, his stories might be less appropriate, as this was the only area mall that he didn't get banned from back in the day. I'll leave you guessing on that one. Well, outside of the tourist season, the only real thing to happen at the mall is a lot of mall walking, and I believe we've seen all there is to see here. I want to thank you for joining me in walking the Merritt Square Mall, and hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, why not toss a like and comment? If you believe others should see this place, then do share the video. Share it far and wide. And do subscribe if you haven't already. We are just getting started. Thanks for having me, Merritt Island. And until next time, this is Doomie Grunt wishing you and the Merritt Square Mall farewell and good luck in the coming years.